Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video, and in today's video guys, we're going to be taking a look at an interesting expanded deck that I have built here using Zoroark, Salamence, and Gallade. Now I posted this on the community post tab on my channel yesterday. This deck has changed up quite a bit. I went from Seismitoad Gallade to Seismitoad Giratina Salamence to Zoroark Seismitoad Salamence. And I officially just finished and just was like, you know what, screw it. Let's just let this be Zoroark with Salamence. Let's just let it be. And we're going to look at today's deck and what it is all about. So the idea is to use Zoroark-GX. Zoroark-GX, we already know, is probably the best GX in the game. It's got trade, righteous beating. Now the reason why I've chosen Zoroark is, again, my original plan was to use Toad. But the reason why I'm not using Seismitoad anymore is because I just found Zoroark to be better. Zoroark has righteous beating, which does 20 damage for each of your Pokemon in play, but we also have trade, which is really good if you're trying to set up these stage 2s. Now the original plan was to actually use Salamence with like Lance Prism Star, but I found that that was too unreliable. It's better to get Salamence going right away so you can immediately get the Scornful Storm Disruptron, which we'll talk about in just a minute. So that's why I went with Zoroark, because trade is just more consistent to get stage 2s in play. And that's also why I'll talk about why Gallade's in the deck in just a minute. So Salamence is a really underrated card in my opinion. This thing has an insane ability with Scornful Storm. Once during turn 4 you attack, you may have your opponent discard cards from his or her hand until they have 4 left. Now that's really good. Obviously there are decks out there that use trade, right? Other Zoroark matchups, you can Scornful Storm them, make their hand size really low. You can also use Scornful Storm against, decks like Stall that try to use Unknown Hand. You can also just use Scornful Storm in general as a disruption tactic, because it is a very disruptive attack. Forcing your opponent to lower their hand size is pretty disruptive. So we are going to be focusing on Scornful Storm. Now, we can also use Scornful Storm in combination with Delinquent. It's a very deadly combo. Delinquent, if there's a discard statement play, and then your opponent has to discard 3 cards from his or her hand. So you obviously use Scornful Storm first, and then you Delinquent them to 1 card in their hand. That's pretty dirty. And then, all while that's happening, you hit them hard with Righteous Beating. So that's kind of the idea. The original plan was to use Seismitoad, force their hand size to be low, Quaking Punch them, but then I realized, well, they can probably just discard their items that they don't want anyway, so it's not a good idea. Yeah, I can see Salamence working with other things too, like Glaceon GX, and also Garbodor could be interesting, because you force them to Scornful Storm, they'll get rid of a couple items, and then you Trash Lance them. Now, I have Gallade in the deck. Now, this is the most interesting card. Now, I'm already playing the Rare Candy engine, so it's like, okay, I should probably play another Stage 2 Pokemon, but what should I play? Well, I've settled on Gallade, 1 for the Zoroark matchups, 2 for Primovision to keep the consistency of the deck flowing. Really, it's just here for Sensitive Blade for Zoroark, because this deck struggles against other Zoroark matchups, but really it's also just here for the effectiveness of the ability and Sensitive Blade. And there's just some other spare cards. We got Exeggcute for trade, and we also have a Sudowoodo for Zoroark. We have 2 Tapu Lele-s. That's basically it for the Pokemon line. Some other tech cards. There are some other Salamences to look at. There's not that many great ones, but there are some other Salamences if you want to look here. There is this Salamence here with Breakwing. When you place Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, discard all 2 cards. Not that great of an ability, so probably skip it. There's this Salamence from Roaring Skies. I remember I made a video on this like 3 years ago when that set came out. It's not that great in this deck. Salamence GX can be used in here, but it's not great because it only gives non-GX Pokemon free retreat. There's this Salamence, which is actually really interesting, Dragon Wind. If it's Pokemon GX Pokemon, you basically get a free Lysander, but I don't know. And, it's just a reprint. There's this Salamence here, Call for Goons, but again, it's not that great. So really, you kind of just play the Scornful Storm. Plus, this is a very amazing artwork, and Salamence is one of my favorite Pokemon. So now we go into the items. I do play a couple of interesting ones. I am playing Treasure and Nest Ball. The reason I've split the 2 up is because you get that extra Pokemon on your bench after you bridge it. Treasure's here for Salamence, Bagon, and Lele. Communication's in here. It's a really nice search card I'm finding. I'm testing this out, and it's really interesting. This card is getting reprinted, so it's coming back in the standard format. I'm just testing it out. We got 4 rare candies to go our stage 2s, 1 stretch to get our Pokemon back. I am playing Special Charge because all we play is DCE. 3 copies of Ultra Ball to be able to search. for Pokemon. I am playing 4 copies of Verse Seeker for supporters. I am playing 3 stadiums to combo with Delinquent. I'm playing Parallel City and Silent Lab. Silent Lab is here for stuff like Rotom and dumb stuff like that. I got 1 Acerola because it's a good card to play with Zoroark, 1 Brigette for turn 1 Brigettes. I got 1 Colress, I got 2 Cynthias, 1 N, 2 Sycamores, pretty standard supporters, 1 Karen for Night March matchups, 1 Guzma because it's Guzma. I'm playing Faba in here. Really good against Zoroark is Faba because Faba forces a DC in the Lost Zone. 2 copies of Delinquent once again to combo with Scornful Storm. 2 copies of Floatstone, 1 Choice Band and 1 Muscle Band, and 4 DC. So I've kind of played it a bit safer on the Choice Band, Muscle Band side. But you can play multiple copies of Choice Band and Muscle Band if you're really nervous about it. But if they have a Skyfield down, you slap Choice Band down on Zoroark, kind of hit them. Any other things I would consider adding probably would just be a Oranguru, since it is really good with Zoroark. You can play a Oranguru. It's really all I can think of. Like you could, okay, maybe like a Psychic Attacker, Mewtwo, or Deoxys would be nice in here. So that's all I would really consider adding. But yeah, this is my Salamence Zoroark deck. And we're going to go try it here in PTCGO, see the deck in action, and see what we can do with it. Alright, you know what? I just quickly removed Nest Ball and threw in a 4th Ultra Ball. Seems like a dumb idea to not play 4 Ultra Balls, just hit me. I should probably be playing 4 Ultra Balls over that, so I did remove the Nest Ball, throw in 4 Ultra Balls. Just thought I'd throw that in real quick. Alright guys, let's go do some games here with our Too Evil For You deck, as I like to call it. I guess it's not that evil anymore because we took out the Toad. We kind of took out like the whole like evil part, but it is still evil of a deck because Salamence Delinquent is a very scary combo. Giving your opponent 1 card in their hand ain't gonna be fun for them. So we are gonna get a pretty decent start. I am glad I took out that Nest Ball for that 4th Ultra Ball. I think that was a good call. Now, don't know what we're up against. I see Dragon Sleeves in a deck box, so we'll have to see what we're playing against here. Okay, my opponent Sudowoodo's me, that's fine. We don't really worry about that too much. Think we Lele for Brigette, assuming it's in the deck. Alright, let's see what we prize. So, we did prize a Zoroark. We have our Salamence. We did prize a Gallade. We have all our candies. We have our stadiums. We have all our energy. We did prize 2 Versus Seekers. Good to know. We do have our Exeggcute. Alright. So, prizes could be worse. They could be a lot worse. I don't know what we're up against. Like, the Sudowoodo tells me nothing. So, who knows. So, we'll get Bagon, Zorua, probably Ralts. I don't think Zorua gets KO'd here, and I'll just pass. The next turn, we can kind of start popping off. I can get Salamence in play. A lot of good things can happen. I can also get Gallade in play, which might be better. But it is more of a Salamence deck, so I don't really know. It doesn't really matter. I can probably get both in play next turn if everything goes to plan. So, we can start with Gallade and go from there. Treasure. This is either going to be a Garchomp deck or an Ultra Necrozma Malamar deck. Those are my 2 guesses. Never mind. Okay, my opponent's actually going to be playing Fighting, or Rayquaza. Okay, so now I'm a little salty that I'm not playing Gardevoir GX, but that's fine. Rayquaza's a... I don't want to call it a good matchup, but I don't want to call it a bad matchup either. It's somewhere in the middle, I think. We can't one-shot Rayquaza. I know he's playing Skyfield, so we'd have to deal with Sudowoodo first. I mean, Rayquaza might be a bit of a tough matchup. Kind of wish I was playing Gardevoir GX. Kind of wish I had Garbodor in the deck. Those 2 would be really nice in this matchup. My opponent just gets an insanely good turn 1. That's great. That is great. Not really. I think we can deal with Rayquaza, though. I don't think it's, like, a terrible matchup. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. Hopefully that Wi-Fi symbol stops popping up on my screen. Thank you. Okay, so... do they get any more Rayquazas down? They do. We can make them lose a lot of cards, though, thanks to Salamence and Rayquaza's ability. So, I guess there's, like, a net positive. We can mill them quite a bit. Though I do wish I had, like, a Gardevoir in this deck, which I could have easily have played because I'm playing Ralts. But I don't play Fairy Energy, and I'm not including it in the deck. Gardevoir would make no sense. Parallel City, that's fine. We can always Delinquent and Salamence in here next turn. Which I might actually do, to be honest with you. We'll have to lose Muscle Band, so we'll get rid of these two. Grab Zoroark. Never mind, I actually can't pull that off. Alright, that's fine. We'll trade off Delinquent. See what we get. We got the Sycamore, so that's fine. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. We may not have gotten the Delinquent play, which would have been pretty good, but we just didn't have enough cards in our hand to pull that off. This is why we play like Exeggcute. Exeggcute would have made all the difference there. Because we would have been able to pull off a Delinquent and Salamence combo. We can't do Salamence right now, but we did get him into play, which is good. We can't really have a way to bump that unless we find our... we get rid of Lele. Unless we find our, what's-his-face? Silent Lab, and there it is! Alright, we actually hit it. Not only do... Okay, so we one-shot him here, so... I think I just knock him out, and just in case he drops another Parallel City, we knock him out, and he also has no access to Stormy Winds. Now, the only problem is I don't know if Zoroark can survive this turn. That's, like, the main issue. Zoroark can't really survive here. So, we'll have to see. Hopefully this guy, like, Tempest and just totally forgets about Scornful Storm. That'd be amazing. We could just make him discard 6 cards from his hand. Zoroark could go down here. I am scared of another Parallel City. That is why I didn't bench too many Pokemon here. Because I know I have the Stretcher in my hand. But if I go a little too crazy on the Pokemon here, I'm going to kind of... It's too much stuff on the bench. I get Parallel. I lose him. Not fun. So we'll hold off on that. Because we'll probably Delinquent him next turn if Zoroark survives. Put him down to like a 1-card hand. Obviously they can discard cards that, like, most of the time they'll have a supporter, but we still force them to discard so many cards from their hand. It's still really good. Even if they keep a supporter around, we're still forcing them to lose like half of their hand. No, he's gonna knock out Salamence. No, he's gonna knock out Ralts. Alright, that's fine. My opponent probably is thinking that I'm playing... Yeah, my opponent's probably thinking that I'm playing... What's his face? Gardevoirs, that's fine. I think we still Delinquent him here. Don't really want to play Stretcher yet. I don't see a point in it. So we'll trade off N. I think we still Delinquent him. Actually, I don't know. Silent Lab is still really good. Silent Lab is still pretty good here. So, to be fair, I don't know. We'll get rid of Cynthia. Hopefully we get another Pokemon here. Another Zorua would be nice. No. I could play Karen. But I don't know if I want to give him that Sudowoodo back. Part of me does want to do Karen, though, just to get back, just to burn it. But it's always good trade bait. Do I want to Delinquent him to a 1-card hand size? Or do I want to just ride his beating him? The problem is, I kind of want to keep Silent Lab in play, because it might prevent him from knocking me out next turn. So, it might be better to hold off on that strategy, and maybe just do... I kind of do want to do Karen. I don't even know if this will ever get bumped anytime soon. So... Nah. Let's just... We have Stretcher. Let's just ride his beating. We're not going to do an insane amount, but 100 is enough to 2-shot him. He might be playing Fighting for a belt, though. But I didn't want to get rid of the Silent Lab, because I actually feel like we can make use of it in this matchup. If I get rid of it, we could potentially get KO'd here. He's going to via Seeker again for another Guzma. He's probably going to knock out Ralts again. Yep, that's totally fine, because I don't have Gardevoir in this deck. So, it's fine. However, he is hitting really good numbers now, so that's a little scary. Alright, so we'll Stretcher. Probably just get back Ralts, and Lele. We'll do some digging with trade here. But I don't know if this is really the best matchup for us, though, if I'm being honest with you. Don't know if this is the best matchup for us. We'll trade again. Probably just get rid of a Rare Candy. Wow, still no Zoroarks or anything. That's insane. Well, we need to do something here, so I think I have to kind of like just do Cynthia or something. Just to get a better hand. I could also Brigette, I guess, but I'm just going to go for Cynthia. I guess I should have done Brigette. But I'm going to do Cynthia. See what we can find. Okay, we did get another Pokemon. It's a Bagon, so at least let's just do 100, which is what I was looking for. The only problem is if he puts one more energy in play, he KOs my Zoroark in one hit. But at least he took out those Ralts, which I'm assuming he's like, oh shoot, Gardevoir's in the deck. But it's not, so that's fine. He will play Treasure. Okay, now I'm glad I didn't bump that Silent Lab. So that's a really good call that I didn't get rid of that. If he doesn't KO me here, I can probably Ace Roll my Zoroark. I mean, if he grabs Rayquaza, again, he can't use the ability. He's gonna grab Latias. Okay. Can we find our Guzma? It's not in the discard pile. It's probably gonna retreat. Oh my gosh, another VS Seeker. No, it was Sycamore, never mind. Alright, now we can make use of Salamence at least. I am hoping Silent Lab does not get bumped here. Don't want him putting more Rayquazas down. He will KO me, unfortunately, but we can still... We can probably end him to 2 if we really need to. We can Salamence him to 2. He's going to Treasure. Getting Rayquaza. Alright, does he have a Field Blower or Counter Stadium? Let's find out. Nope, he doesn't. Okay, he's probably just putting that down for Dreamy Mist. Dang it! Stop playing your hand down! Dang it! I need you to not play that many cards from your hand so I can Salamence you. This matchup is rough. We can make him discard one whole card. That's incredible. Obviously, Salamence is more suited for the Zoroark matchups, but it's rough. I think we really needed to like try and attack him either with like Gallade or something. So we can't do that. It's unfortunate. We'll Scornful Storm him. Make him get rid of one card in his hand. I think we need to try to end him here if we can. Probably gonna get rid of a few filler cards, yeah. Still, you know, if we end him to 2 and knock him out and something insanely good happens, this could be a really good play. We'll get rid of Faba. Alright, we need to find N. We did not find N. Okay. We didn't even get a Pokemon. No, we still knock him out. Not finding N, though, is really bad. I really need to end him to 2 here. I think we'll just have to Cynthia for now and hope for the best. I'm not going to say... I don't think we'll lose next turn, but it's not looking too good. We'll get rid of Sudowoodo and Rare Candy again. Grab Ralts. I could grab another Zoroark, but there's not much I can really put down with that. These R's aren't looking too good. I think this matchup is just not favorable in general. We don't really have a good way to one-shot him. This is not a favorable matchup. We do have 2 VS Seekers. We can end him next turn, which is good. And I don't know if we'll get knocked out, though it might be better to Ace Roll. I don't really know. It honestly might be better to try and go into Gallade, but we don't have Ace Roll in the discard pile. So I don't know, man. This match ain't looking too hot, folks. We have our Muscle Band, right? Because we can Muscle Band the Latias and knock it out. And then maybe go into... We can knock him out with either Gallade next turn or Latias. I'm going to try and knock him out with Gallade. I'm going to try and M to 1 and knock him out Lati and Gallade in the same turn. So then all we need to do is just knock out Rayquaza to win the game. Which we can do. He's going to get rid of an Exeggcute via Seeker. So he's playing a lot of Pokemon, these Silent Labs that are like really disrupting. Lele, Shaman, Rayquaza, Exeggcute. But I don't think we're catching a break here, folks. And end to 2, we just have to hope we survive the turn. Hit a Gallade knockout and hope end to 2 sticks. There's a Zorua. That could be another easy KO for Sensitive Blade. Not to mention, it's also shut off by Silent Lab. Sycamore. Yeah, we really need to end him here. He's burning a lot of resources. So, like, he's running low on Sparters, I'm thinking. So, an end to 2 has to stick. This has to be a really big Premonition, too. We need to find... Oh, and he bumps the Stadium. Crap. I think he wins here. He just needs 1 energy to win the game. Oh, I didn't think he'd have a counter Stadium. No. He has another Rayquaza. That's game. Does he have an energy in the discard? He does. Yeah. That's game. I don't know. I think Rayquaza is not a good matchup for us in general. This is such a terrible matchup. Because he has Zeraora, he doesn't even need to retreat, which would have prevented him from doing enough to knock me out here. Okay, now you're just soul rolling, bud. That triggers me. Ugh, that's so annoying, but again, that matchup is so bad anyways. I don't really know if Zoroark... Well, I think Zoroark can easily beat Rayquaza, but I don't think this kind of Zoroark deck beats it. But I do have enough for a Lost Thunder Pack, which is the only good thing to come out of that, I guess. I'm sad, I know, yeah. Rip. Again, I don't think we could have beat Rayquaza. We're just not one-shotting him. I don't know. Silent Lab did come in... Ooh, another Bramble. Silent Lab did come in handy, though. So there's that, at least. Silent Lab actually did put in work. So that's cool. We'll do another game with our deck here. Let's see what we play against. I don't know if we can really beat Turbo Ray, though. We'd have to be playing a Skyfield build to beat him. Kind of wish I was playing Gardevoir, though. Gardevoir would have been so key there. And, okay. See what we're up against next. Alright, so we are going to lose the coin flip. Hold it out, my boy. What are you doing? Okay, so we'll see what my opponent is playing. I saw Fairy, Grass, and Water, so honestly, no clue. I can't really name off the top of my head. Ooh, we actually got a decent hand. We can Ultra Ball for Brigette, get rid of Karen and Faba, so that's good. We'll see what my opponent's running. I think he's going first, so we could get End. Life Forest. Oh no. Don't tell me this man's playing Sceptile. I think he's actually playing a Alolan Exeggcute. Though, if I'm being honest, I think this is an Alolan Exeggcute deck. One of the other downfalls with Salamence, there's actually a lot of decks out there that do rely on putting stuff in the discard pile, like Malamar, Night March, Rotom, Exeggcute. So there are some decks that do like putting cards in the discard pile, so there are some downfalls to Salamence in certain matchups, but against like stuff like Zoroark, it's really good. Speak of the devil. I really hope he's not playing Sceptile, though. That's brutal. We only have one Special Charge. We only have one Special Charge against Sceptile. And I don't play Ranguru, which is something that I think is a decent addition to this deck, because it gets you back a lot of important resources. So if you want to play a Ranguru, be my guest. If you play Ranguru, you can probably cut down on, like, Ovia Seeker. Well, actually, I don't know if it's Sceptile. I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but I'm assuming this is an annoying Sceptile garbage deck, Kappa. Can I just top deck Muscle Band, please? No, you're not going to give me Muscle Band. Well, Sceptile is not going to be fun, that's for sure. Do we prize our Brigette? We didn't. Alright, do we have Muscle Band? We do. We have all our DCs, which is important. But I'm not really looking forward to this matchup, though, I'm not going to lie. Alright, so Lele for Brigette. See what we get here. Alright, so Brigette for Zorua Bagon. Actually, we're not going to knock down next turn. Let's just grab Ralts instead. And pass. Unfortunately, we didn't have Muscle Band. We could have KO'd this Ditto. That would have been really nice. Just gotta hope he's playing an Exeggcute deck. No signs of it so far. It could still be an Exeggcute, because Exeggcute does like to play Sceptile, but I don't know. I hope he's not playing Sceptile. Sceptile is, in my opinion, not winnable. It's just not winnable. We can knock out Grovyle next turn, though, which is nice, but he's going to chain Grovyles. The only positive, he has no cards in his hand here, which is good. We'll have one card, I guess, but he'll be in complete top deck mode. He's actually going to knock me out, never mind. Did not account for that, that's amazing. Yeah, maybe I should have got the other Zorua. I was not expecting to get killed, though. I even straight up said, I highly doubt we're getting knocked out here, but nope, I was wrong. Ooh, that was a really good top deck. That was really good. He only has one card in hand, though. I just gotta hope this does not give him any stupid Sceptile plays. Just gotta be so fit on the energy. I have to Sycamore, obviously. Kind of stings to lose that Rare Candy. Okay, so we didn't really get much. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Communication away the Gallade, and I'm just going to get another Zorua down. Probably check if I Special Charge in the deck, though, to be honest. I would just ride his beating. Now, I gotta hope if he's playing Sceptile GX, he does not have a Grass Energy in hand or off of his top deck. I gotta hope that prize just gave him, like, something useless, like a Trico or a Fomantis or a Lurantis or something. Choice Band. Sunshine Grace. Ah, There it is. There is the man himself. Does he have a grass energy? Okay, good. Whew. We live to see another day. Alright, we'll trade. Get rid of Bagon. I could have kept Bagon, but it doesn't matter. Ooh, there we go. So we'll do propagation. I don't really need the Bagon, that's why I traded it and not the Exeggcute. We'll trade off the egg. Looking for like a Gallade here. To be honest, no. Okay, that's fine. We'll just get Salamence down. We'll get it down now, and we will. Have we played Seeker? I guess I can Sycamore here. Don't know what I'm looking for though. Maybe a Parallel, maybe a Silent Lab, so he can't play Lele. I guess that's like the only thing I'm digging for. I might as well play Sycamore. I don't really hate that. We'll get rid of those. We'll Stretcher. That's why I got rid of the Ralts, so we don't have to get Exeggcute back. Don't need the Bagon, which is the only annoying thing. But I can dump all these guys into the discard pile for Seeker. Can we find Silent Lab? We do. So now my opponent does not have a Lele anymore. And we'll just Righteous Beam him for 140. At least we'll knock him out. Even if he like dumps the energy, we can still knock him out with Righteous Beam. You'd have to like max potion or something. He's in top deck mode. He can't play Tapu Lele right now. So we're in a decent spot. We have Salamence online, so if he tries to get a bigger hand, we can hopefully Salamence that away. He's going to Stretcher. So yeah, he just top deck Stretcher. So my opponent is basically screwed. We'll knock out Sceptile. Hopefully, unless he has max potion. He does, but at least we know he's got nothing else to work with, so that's not a big deal. Let's see what we draw. We drew Gallade. Alright, so we know. Okay, we can actually play Exeggcute. Rip. We'll get rid of Ultra Ball. We'll get rid of, I guess, Ralts. Okay. No Rare Candy. That's fine. We'll just try just beating him again. Just keep some pressure on. We got the Special Charge. We got the DC in our hand. We're in a pretty good spot. Alright, let's see what my opponent does here. Does he draw an energy or another max potion? We know all he has for sure is a Grovyle in his hand. Plus, he can't play Tapu Lele, so if he draws an Ultra Ball, he can't really, like, Lele out of it. Unless he draws Life Force and then Lele. That's the only thing I can see. We can Delinquent him next turn, too, if we really want to. But no, he's going to scoop the game. That's fine. That was fine. Now I'm starting to think maybe bumping the Silent Lab count up to, like, 2 is better. Like, you lose Sudowoodo and Lele, though, so it's, like, a really risky thing. But I don't know. Alright, let's do another match here with our deck. Getting right into it. Wow. Alright, we're up against Malamar Necrozma. This could be a tough matchup, not gonna lie. We do win the coin flip, which is good. We're not really getting much Salamence action in. Again, we're not really playing against Zoroark, though, which is why I want to play against. Though I am tempted to maybe... I could play a game with a friend and then be like, yo, can you play Zoroark? And expand it, please. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm playing, but I want you to play Zoroark, and I swear it's not fine deck. Alright, we did not start with Exeggcute. That was pretty good. Got the Ralt start. We haven't been getting Salamence on. We haven't been getting much Gallade going, so let's see if Gallade does something here. In a matchup like this, I don't really know, but it is nice to have that non-GX attacker, though. Even in a matchup like this. What? Oh, he is not playing... Never mind, my opponent is not running a... Yep, that's a Latios Donk deck. Alright, well, at least it gives us the free win. Thank you for the free advancement towards that full Juniper. My late night grinding session tonight appreciates that. So let's do another match. Right into the game again. Cool. And okay, this matchup, Fairy, okay, this is probably Night March, I'm guessing. I don't know what the Fairy type would be though, so it's kind of off-putting. We'll see. My Coke can is now empty. Rip. Alright, so here we go. Losing the coin flip. That's pretty bad. Alright, let's see here. What are we up against? Night March, I think we can beat. We do have Karen. My opponent's making me go first, which confirms it is Night March. Wow, the Lele start. RIP. No, at least Salamence is kind of a useless card here because it does put things in his discard pile like Night Marchers. So, I don't know if I really want Salamence in this matchup. I had it on the DC. Alright, well, we're gonna have to do this. We can always ace roll if he doesn't KO my Lele. Let's see what we get. Got Zorua. At least it saves us a turn. We'll Parallel City him. Just so he can't, like, spam Shamans. I don't know. I could have saved that for Dimension Valley, but we have Delinquent, so it's fine. I'm going to hold off on the charge in case we do go down next turn. Hope we didn't prize Karen, though. Karen's going to be our key to winning. If we can, like, lower his hand size and Karen him, that, like, puts him in an awkward spot where he's, like, probably out of Battle Quest. He's probably going to be like, before we Karen him, we can, like, we can Salamence him, make him get rid of his Battle Quest. He's like, oh, I don't need these anymore. And then we Karen him, and then he's like, oh, shoot, I needed those after all. Hopefully Lele survives the turn. If not, I'm going to cry. If not, I'm going to cry. Alright, Lele, you are a trooper. Survive, please. Sycamore. Alright, Lele, you can do this. Ooh, he got rid of another Verse Seeker. That's pretty good. Alright, let's see. Lele, you gotta do this, buddy. He's gonna Dowsing Machine. Okay, no Night Marchers. That's good. He's gonna get Ultra Ball back. He's gonna dig for Shaman, so I'm glad I paralleled him. He's getting rid of Stretcher and Sycamore. He's getting rid of a lot of stuff here. Would have been better to Silent Lab him, but we didn't get it. That's why maybe 2 Silent Labs better than the 1 Parallel City. Big brain moves, folks. The Field Blower, rip. We're gonna lose our Muscle Band. Saddest loss of 2018, but he's only doing 60 damage here. If I can draw a Zoroark, I can ace roll it too. I don't know if I want to do that, because I'm not going to get anywhere with it. Ooh, he got rid of Special Charge! My opponent is digging it. Looks like he prized his other Shaman, unless he has one in his hand. Does he? Or is he just instructing for 2? If not, we can just knock out Joltik. And then we can bridge it. So float. Okay, he didn't have Shaman. Okay, good. I was worried that was going to be a Shaman. I was like, what kind of a hand was that? It's going to instruct for 3. There's only 3 cards already done as supporter. Only 1 Battle Compressor played so far. Is he going to do instruct? I guess not. I guess not. My opponent's giving up on the instruct plays, folks. I guess he's just not playing. I will take the free win. Kappa. Oh, he just scoops. Wow, okay. Sure. Not a very festive match, but that's fine. The free ladder win is appreciated, though. Alright, so here we go. We'll do another match. Obviously, that was quite barely even a game. Let's see what we play against next. Ooh, Archie's Blastoise. This is an interesting matchup for sure. Don't know if it's good or bad. Oh. I was hoping we could go second. Or go... I hope we'd actually go first. And then in our second turn, get turn 2 Salamence. And then force him to have to discard a bunch of important, like, resources. So we can't pull off an Archie's. Salamence is pretty good, though, here when we force him to get rid of important stuff. So we'll see if we actually get to do that. We do have a turn 2 Salamence, though, so that's good. Let's see if he gets turn 1 Archies. The Exeggcute start is nice. That's a pretty good starter. Can't knock that out, though. We didn't start with Lele. Unless we can draw Muscle Band or find a DC play, but that's not going to happen. He's going to Ultra Ball. Gotta really hope he does not have the turn 1 Archies here. Gotta hope he doesn't have it. I don't think he sees the Salamence, though. So, we'll see. He's gonna get Blastoise. Does he have it, or is he just Sycamoring here? Ooh, he's getting desperate. Okay, Sycamore. Alright, so he doesn't have it. That's good. He gets rid of a Superior. That's fine. He actually needs to bench something, because we could probably win here if he doesn't get another Pokemon down. Ooh, he's playing Faba. Okay, that's a bit of a yikes. Did he play via Seeker? No, he hasn't. Ooh, we might win here. Okay. Need either Muscle Band or Float. We'll get rid of Get rid of the Salamence. Got Bagon. Do we have our floats? We do have one. We have Muscle Band. Kind of wish I was just playing Skyla or Karina, so I could be like, oh, I win, thanks. We will drop the Lele. Probably just Sycamore. We're just digging. All we need to do is hit the float and we win. Or the Muscle Band. I don't know where to put this energy though. It's either I hit Muscle Band and I attack him, or I hit Floatstone and I win. So it's a really risky thing. I don't even need to do the 20 damage, so I might actually just play it safe and put on Lele. Just in case. I might regret this if I draw a Muscle Band. I also could just not attach and then hope I got DC on Muscle Band or Float. Okay, we got neither, that's fine. We didn't get another Zorua, that's a bit of an annoyance. That hand actually stinks. You might have to get rid of all those Sphere Seekers. Oh, wow. So, he survives the turn, that sucks. But, the game plays out at least, I guess. Because that would have been another really quick match, which would have been kind of boring. Now, let's see if he pulls off Archie. He has a massive hand. That's what Salamence like to see. Though I don't know if we want to Salamence him before he Archies, because thinning his hand down is kind of what he wants, so it'd be better to not do that. It's better in the late game. Salamence is more of like a late game type of boy. His hand is huge though. He's already played an Ultra Ball and 2 Trainers Mails, so I would be a little shocked if he actually hit this Archies here. We'll see. The really unfortunate thing is we have a very rough hand. I'd almost rather him end me because this hand is just straight trash. Superior, okay. Gives him the energy back. So that's like one out he has. But that is a bit of a waste for Superior Energy Retrieval though, so that's good. I honestly hope he ends me or we top deck Cynthia RN because his hand sucks. I guess I can Guzma. I might actually do that to be honest with you, just because I really don't want to discard this hand. I'm not trying to get rid of that many via Seekers, especially because we're losing 2 Pokemon after we already played our Stretcher. So I don't know. Getting rid of Faba, the energy. You could have played Faba this turn. Faba is pretty scary of a card. But I don't think he's going to be able to hit like 5 Fabas a game, obviously. So we should be safe. He's not going to hit all 4 Fabas in one match, I don't think. I mean, I hope not. As long as we... I don't know, we'll see. He's going to Superior again. He has to take the energy, though. I think he has to take the energy discarded, too. Either way, I think we're okay here. Wait, right? No, yeah, he scoops. Yeah, he realized he screwed up there. He realized it. Another win in the books. This is interesting. So we're not really making much action with the deck, unfortunately. So I'll catch you guys in a minute with another game. I might see if I can just ask one of my friends to play Zoroark, just because I do want to try Salamence against Zoroark, see how satisfying it is to force their, like, giant 10-card hands down to, like, 4. So I'll catch you guys in a minute with another game. Alright guys, I actually was able to get a friends match here, and I just want to really try Salamence against Zoroark, so that's what we are going to be doing today. I was able to get a friends match. Shout out to BossOps21 here for the game, and again, he's going to be playing a Zoroark deck. I didn't tell him what I was playing exactly, but I did want to do a game against Zoroark here. Toadal playing letting us down. But I want to do a game against Zoroark. I wanted to try Salamence against Zoroark and see how it does. Though it is only going to be like a one-time thing. So we don't get Salamence down, this could be like a rip, but yeah, we'll see how we do here. My opponent did say that his deck has a counter to fighting, so I was like, I ain't playing fighting though, don't worry, because I wouldn't do that. I'm not going to be like, yo, let's do a friend game, but you have to play Zoroark, and I'm going to be playing Buzzwole, you know, not cool. Alright, so we got the Zorua star, we got a Bagon too, which is pretty good. We got Exeggcute. Hopefully we top deck Ultra Ball here, so we can Ultra Ball the Exeggcute away, and kind of go from there. That'd be pretty good. It's gonna... Ooh, Hoopa. We'll see what kind of a Zoroark deck this is. My opponent is playing a Zoroark deck that he said it counters fighting, so most likely some sort of Psychic attacker. Maybe Mewtwo GX or something. So he's gonna get rid of energy... Ooh. Alright, that's fine. As long as my opponent's got Zoroark and he gets like a huge hand, that's all that matters, because we get to use Salamence is Scorned. That's all that matters. All that matters. Opponent's gonna get... Ooh, it's a Mega Ray deck. But it's still Zoroark, I think. Okay, so Mega Ray is an interesting card. We do, of course, have multiple parallel cities, so that's fine. So my opponent's going to Shaman here. Let's see if they put a Zorua down. We need them to, like, have those big hands. Oh, Raichu too. Wow, that's a lot of Pokemon. And, alright, just a Rayquaza. Alright, so let's see. Alright, pretty good top deck. Just straight up draw Brigette. I will take it. Grab these 3 guys. Opponent's probably going to get rid of Hoopa. Now, if I hit him for 20... Oh, no, I can't. I could actually paralyze him here, but I'm going to pass. So, we got a really good hand. We can even Delinquent him and stuff. My opponent's this... But you gotta expect that when you're playing Zoroark. Kappa. My opponent's gonna Mallow. Alright, looks like they're gonna Shaman me if they have Float. They're gonna go for Mallow. Now, we don't play Skyfield, so my opponent ever puts Skyfield down. We gotta take advantage of that, though I'm obviously not gonna play Skyfield myself. Like, I know he's gonna play it. That's what I meant to say. He's probably not gonna play Skyfield. It's probably like, oh, shoot. If I play it down, my opponent gets access to that Zoroark, and then at that point, we'd just be in cruise control. Alright, my opponent's actually gonna pass. Fine. Opponent still says angry face. I feel a foe for you, bro. So we're gonna plop down Zoroark, play the DC. We'll trade off the egg. Rip having a Seeker Exeggcute, though. There's Parallel. We don't need to play that right now. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. And alright, we got Ultra Ball. We'll get rid of probably Sycamore and the Exeggcute. And we will get another Zoroark-GX. Zoroark. And once we get Salamence online too, hopefully things go well. I don't know if my opponent is... I mean, if they're playing Zoroark, it's probably going to be a couple copies. He does have Dark in his deck. There's Dark in the deck, as said by the deck box. Alright, I'm looking for Rare Candy and Salamence. Nope. We got Rare Candy, and we'll just ride his beat here. So, we're not going to take him out. He might be playing Acerola/AZ. That's fine, though. We should be safe. As long as Sudowoodo's in play, we're good. So my opponent's got Battle Compressor. Thing is, too, with Salamence, you never want to put it down right away, because you kind of reveal that you have Salamence in your deck. So hopefully we can go without that. Ooh, Archon. Gonna first Seeker for Colress. I think my opponent also is trying to set up like a KO on Sudowoodo. So that's fine. But, if we get Salamence here... Ooh, they played the Skyfield down. R.I.P. Ooh. Okay, never mind. They got almost everything they needed. But, if we hit Salamence here, we are going to bump their hand down real low. We can also do Delinquent, so that's fine. I don't know why my opponent plays Skyfield. That's fine. Alright, let's see. What do we draw? Salamence. We do Lele, so put down Zorua. We'll start to do the trade. If we find Salamence here, force them to get rid of 2 cards from their hand, which I like. So we'll trade off the egg. Okay, we didn't find Salamence. We'll do another trade. Hopefully get more Zoroarks here, if not. Trade off egg. See what this gives us. Rip! We didn't get Salamence. Okay. So... for each Pokemon in play, so... 100... Okay, we need to find Muscle Band or Choice Band to knock out Rayquaza, I think. And we need to... Yeah, we need to get the full field combo. So we'll put you down. We will play you down. We'll Colress. I mean, this should give us what we need. I mean, hopefully. If it doesn't, I'm going to be a little amazed. Put on Bagon. We're going to Colress. So, if we don't get Choice Band, Muscle Band, I'm going to be a little shocked. And I'm a little shocked. We did not actually hit it. We did get Salamence, but I'm going to put Gallade down. Wow. We actually kind of got snubbed here. I can't even get another Zoroark down. What the heck? I do not know what that chorus was, but okay. We'll get knocked out next turn, so we probably have to... I'm probably just going to get you. That's fine. We have a Seeker. Alright, rip. So, not finding... I think we definitely needed the Choice Band or Muscle Band. I think we're only coming at 200. Ah, yeah, 180, even worse than I thought. Rip. So, we need... So, yeah, it doesn't actually matter. I don't know how we're doing... Wait, how are we doing 180? Oh, for some reason I thought having all those Pokemon on my bench meant I was doing 180 and then the active was 200. Okay, pretty stupid misplay on my end. Rip. My opponent's gonna get Raichu. Probably gonna retreat into Raichu and knock me out. Fair play. Dang, bro. I'm an idiot. Alright, it's fine. So we didn't need Choice Band or Mouse Band. But it is what it is. We got the Gallade down. We'll see if my opponent bumps my Stadium or not. Hope not. I guess the thing is, we kind of Sudowoodo'd them out of having access to Zoroark, so they're not going to be able to get Zoroark down, so we might not get much Salamence action in. Opponent's going to get rid of Karen and Sycamore. I mean, I can always... we'll see. I'm just going to Emerald Break into the knockout. Alright, so I'm surprised we're not retreating into Raichu. That's what I would have done, just in case, but it's fine. So we'll bring out Bagon. We know we're drawing Zoroark. Okay, so we'll trade. We'll just play it cool for now. Trade off the egg. Actually, was Raichu knocking me out? I actually don't think it was. I don't know, was it? I can't remember. We'll Primo Wish in. Okay, we got Rare Candy. We'll get Communication too, right? No, okay. We'll grab Ultra Ball. Yeah, I'll do this. Just so I can get another Zoroark down. We'll put Salamence down. We're not going to be able to get much, like, insane Zoroark action in. Unfortunately, my opponent doesn't have any Zoroarks in play. So we're not really going to be able to, really get some Salamence, Scornful Storm, Zoroark combos going. We'll see, though. I could always just hold off on playing the Salamence down, but we'll put it in play anyways. My opponent's going to look at the card and be like, what? In fact, we are going to Scornful Storm him here. Make him say, oh no, Kappa. And we'll Delinquent him too. So we'll do the Scornful Storm combo. At the very least, we got to pull that off. And we'll Delinquent him. And alright, so we'll get rid of Bagon and Lele. We have Stretcher in our hand too, so it's all good. So we got the combo off, which is nice. That's what I wanted to do. And we'll just knock him out Gallade, just so we don't give up as many prizes. That's all we wanted to do. We wanted to do that Delinquent Scornful Storm combo, and we pulled it off. Now my opponent has one card in his hand. We forced him to get rid of some important stuff there. Pretty good. I saw Mega Rayquaza get discarded. So that's what this combo is all about. You like doing the Scornful Storm, you like Delinquenting them. Against the Zoroark Mirror Match, that combo is insanely deadly. Now we'll see if my opponent goes for Zoroark or not. And now the Salamence down, I have to just be careful how many cards they end up having in their hand, because we'll just keep spamming Scornful Storm. I'm probably going to look at more Salamence decks down the road, because that combo is so fun against Zoroark. Ooh, I knew they were going to bring out the Sudowoodo eventually. We do have Guzma though, so it's all good. We can knock out Hoopa here. That's what I'm going to do. We'll see what we draw. Communication. Alright, so we'll put down Zoroark. I don't really know if we really need to trade for much more. We're in literal cruise control, but I'm going to draw a couple extra cards just in case. We might need to find one thing. Though we basically have everything. We got Guzma, we have another Delinquent. Yeah, Ace Roll is fine. I think we're kind of just chilling anyways. Probably just rig Ralts in the active spot. I can Delinquent him again, which seems pretty good. I have Float. Yeah, I might as well Delinquent him again. This is a pretty insane combo, but because we did put his hand down so low with Salamence, we are going to punish him again, and we're going to make him get rid of that thing. You can see how this combo comes in handy. Like, this Salamence Scornful Storm combo, it is something else. And we'll just hit him with Gallade once again to play it safe. My opponent's in complete top deck mode now, so if they don't draw out of this, this could be it. And before that's the Sycamore. But they have burned 2 via Seekers, so we'll see. They're going to go to Raichu, and they're just going to Circle Circuit me for 40. And yeah, now you can see, so that Salamence Delinquent lock is so good. So good. We'll do like one trade. I don't really need to go too insane on the trades here. I don't really need to do Primo Wish either because it just wastes time. But we'll still do trade anyways, just to dig for some other stuff. And I think what we do is just set up the win here, knock out Hoopa. I'm gonna go easy on my opponent. I'm gonna let them keep that attacker. But you can kind of see though what this deck is all about. We'll do Primo Wish now that we need to. And yeah, I guess we can actually get Parallel City. But yeah, this combo is something else, guys. This combo is something else. That Delinquent Salamence combo showed it off perfectly. We didn't get to really show it off against a Zoroark deck, which is like where it's like the most effective. You can put a Zoroark deck from like 10 to 11 cards. You can put them to a 1-card hand with this combo. So that's one of the best parts about it. There's the first Zorua, but it's going to be game over anyways because we got via Seeker for Guzma. But there you go, boom. Showing off what the combo is all about. We'll probably revisit this deck eventually down the road. Oh, I didn't take the win. Dang it. I thought I was winning the game there. Wow. Rip. I thought I was winning. I thought taking that last prize was going to give me the win. Whatever. We still win anyways. I don't think Gallade's going to go down here. That was a bit of a dumb misplay, but we still have the VS Secret combo, so it's all good. Bit of a dumb mistake on my end, though. I forgot. I thought we were just taking one prize there, and that's all we need to do to win. I could have played Guzma, but again, it is what it is. But ideally, when you play against Zoroark, you punish them so hard with Scornful Storm, it's insane. So this deck is all about doing insane stuff to Zoroark with Scornful Storm. Our opponent just passes, which means it is game. We'll give him the well played, and we'll just end him. We'll end him, so all we need to do is play a supporter, and that's it. But yeah, this deck, it's really fun. If you ever test this game against Zoroark, you'll see how good it is. And there we go. And that'll wrap today's PTCGO video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe down the road to hitting 4,000 subscribers. Shout out to Boss Ops for the game. And yeah, we showed off what the deck is all about with the Salamence Delinquent combo. Fun idea. Test it out for yourself. And I might revisit a Salamence archetype down the road for sure, because this thing is interesting. And there's probably more combos you can make it work with. Toad Salamence might be something we'll visit down the road. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Peace out. Goodbye.